It was deemed the most star-studded War Games match of all time, yet it was a masked man that stole the headlines and cost CM Punk's team the victory. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, here to talk about the final match of the night. It was Team Punk or Team Rhodes or Team Reigns, whatever. It was the face team versus the team that had Brock Lesnar in it. That's what it really was. And CM Punk loses after taking a couple of Seth Rollins-like maneuvers. He got a kick to the head and a stomp. That put him down. Breaker, for some reason, then tore off the the straps. They were already down, and then he put them up just to take them off again. Like, fucking retarded. I've never seen, like, Angle do this or Taker do this. I don't know why Braun felt the need to put his straps up just to take them back down again before he hit the spear. I thought that was retarded, but whatever. I kind of wish I had watched this match and this entire pay-per-view with a mask on, covering my eyeballs, because it really wasn't very good. In fact, it was miserable. And all I've been thinking about since John Cena lost is, holy fuck, they've had Big Match John lose his last PLE match basically to three women. Three women have beat John Cena and cost him the Intercontinental Championship. The guy that pretty much, ran WWE for over a decade, headlined Mania after Mania, most world championships of all time, and he got beat by three women. I mean, I did enjoy the John Cena match, but the more I think of it, it's like, holy fucking shit. You look at JD and Finn Balor, barely done any damage to Cena. Dominic could never beat Cena on his own. So yeah, it was essentially Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, and Liv Morgan. Those three beat John Cena on their own. It may as well have been a 3-on-1 match, for fuck's sake. Anyway, this match right here is what it is. It's your traditional War Games match. CM Punk comes out. He's got Larry's dad. That's the gear that he's wearing. He's wearing a tracksuit that says Larry's dad on it. It's like, what the fuck? Loser. But Braun Breaker nearly breaks his neck for a doomsday device. How he continued, I don't know. How he survived, I don't know. But I'm glad that he's alive, because that could have went horribly wrong. Then we had the Usos come out, and it's 4-on-4, and then Jey Uso goes to the top of the cage and he's yeeting away. And the credibility of the match here kind of just dies. You're supposed to believe that War Games is this huge match, this big match, this really horrific match, and it can change lives, and we're going to war, and it's inside two rings, two steel cages, and the advantage is crucial. Every minute counts. You need to beat down your opponents. Yet Jey Uso's too busy yeeting at the top of the cage, and the entire team is yeeting away, and it's like, Brock Lesnar's going to be in this ring within a minute, and you guys are wasting time yeeting. It's like, what the fuck? How retarded is this? If beating up your opponents and having control and having the advantage is such a big deal, then Jey Uso should have been doing less yeeting and more beating. But nah. He's wasting time. Then Brock does come down, and we get Suplex City. Brock just kills everybody, essentially, that's in the ring. I like this. Brock hitting F5s and German suplexes and overhead belly-to-bellies and throwaway suplexes, just ragdolling these wee small guys. And it's cool to see Brock Lesnar come out and just destroy people. Although, every time I see Brock Lesnar, his legs are getting smaller. I can't help notice his legs are getting a little bit thinner here. Maybe he needs to stop skipping leg day at the gym, but I'm not going to tell Brock Lesnar what he needs to do or doesn't need to do. Then Roman comes down. Brock meets him outside. They get in a bit of a brawl. Brock F5s Roman through the table, the announce table that is, and then throws him in the ring. And then Brock once again takes everybody to Suplex City, and then he takes like a few finishers. He eats a Crossroads, he eats a GTS, and then he gets speared through the table by Roman Reigns. Jimmy Uso kind of just here to, I thought he was here to take the pin, but it turns out nah, it's CM Punk that's taking the pin, because they all start brawling, and they're all beat down, and then it's Punk versus Breaker, and this masked man jumps into the ring, climbs the cage. They're like, who's this guy? Punk looks at him, Breaker looks at him, then the masked man hits Punk, hits him with a stomp, and then escapes the cage. Now this didn't move like Seth Rollins, moved pretty quickly. I'm going to assume this is somebody young. Everyone's tweeting Austin Theory. That's, to me, a good guess. Some people are saying Dean Ambrose. There's no fucking way Dean Ambrose could move this quickly. He couldn't get in the ring this quickly, and he couldn't get out the ring this quickly. This guy was moving like somebody in his prime. And you look at WWE, and it's like everyone's old as fuck. So Austin Theory's like the one guy that's still relatively young. So this is probably Austin Theory. So he's the one that cost CM Punk. I guess they're wanting it to make it look like it could be Seth Rollins, but yeah, it's definitely not. I'm going to go with Austin Theory. He hits the stomp on Punk, and then Braun Breaker puts the straps up just so he can pull them down because he's a retard, I don't know why, and then runs off the ropes a few times, then bang, spear on Punk. Gets the 1, 2, 3, and Team Breaker wins this match. I thought it was going to be Brock that got the win for his team, but nah, it's Team Breaker. Brock Breaker gets the win. They leave. We got Brock shaking hands with kids at ringside. Supposed to be a heel, but he's shaking hands and shit like this. Bit strange. They put over the fact that Breaker beat Punk, so could he be next in line for a title shot? Maybe. Why not? Then Punk and Cody get up, and Punk and Reigns kind of acknowledge me. He kind of acknowledges Punk a little bit, gives him a fist shake, and then there's a bit of bad blood between Reigns and Rhodes. I guess Reigns thinks that Rhodes cost him here. He tells Rhodes that he'll never team with him again, and this is Reigns' like unbeaten streak at War Games down the drain now. But Punk was the guy that lost the match, so I'm not sure why they're blaming Cody, unless I turned away and missed something. But yeah, they're blaming Cody, and then Punk acknowledges and he references the fact that Cody elbowed him by mistake earlier in the match, but who gives a shit? You've got the Usos standing in the other ring because they're jobbers and they don't belong, and yeah, then you got Punk kind of just standing there, and then you got Reigns and Cody. Reigns tells Cody, "This is the last time I team with you. We'll never team again." I don't think Cody really cares, to be honest. He's not going to cry because Roman Reigns doesn't want to be his friend or doesn't want to be his teammate. Fuck that shit. But yeah, that was it. Reigns had a combined total of, he must have been out there for like less than, if you count the match and the entrance and the post-show thing, I mean, Reigns was only out there for about 14 minutes. I mean, this guy never shows up, and when he does, it's for the least amount of work. You could have bet your life. Alright, I'll admit, I got the beginning a bit wrong. I thought they would have started with the Usos, but with hindsight, I think it makes a little bit of sense that they would start with the two guys that are world champs, because at least they've got a bit of drawing power. But nah, the two guys at the end, the last two into the match, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, anybody could have called this, anyone could have seen this coming a mile away. So yeah, that's it. There you go. That's your Survivor Series War Games men's match. It was probably better than the women's, I think. I just don't like War Games, I really don't. I think the concept's dumb. The match has to go on about 30 minutes before it even begins. And it's like, it's just 30 minutes of irrelevancy. The match can't end. Nobody can get eliminated. I mean, Breaker almost got eliminated permanently when he landed on his fucking neck. But, you know, apart from that, I don't know. I do not like War Games. I think the matches suck and the concept sucks. But that was your main event, guys. Review of the show coming soon. Catch you in that. Till next time, peace.